Tornado in Manitoba that went down as the most powerful in Canadian history, and a terrifying storm in Madill, Oklahoma that one local could hardly believe. Here are 10 monster tornadoes caught on camera. Jonesboro is a small city in northeastern Arkansas, not too far from the Missouri border. With nearly 82,000 people, it's the 5th largest city in the state. It's located on Crowley's Ridge, a geological formation that rises between 250 feet to 550 feet above the plains. On March 28th of 2020, a powerful tornado tore through the heart of Jonesboro. It destroyed walls, flattened commercial buildings, and sent debris flying everywhere. One local shop owner was trapped inside when the tornado moved across the street. By Sunday morning, officials estimated that the twister caused hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. Officially rated an EF3, the storm tore through the Turtle Creek Shopping Mall and the Jonesboro Municipal Airport. Luckily, nobody lost their life and only a handful suffered minor injuries. That said, cleanup and damage calculation was a whole other process. The Red Cross reported that 50 homes were destroyed and 200 other structures sustained significant damage. As we were only a few weeks into the COVID-19 pandemic, Mayor Harold Perrin said stay-at-home orders likely saved many lives. Damage to the mall was so bad that it never reopened. It was scheduled for demolition in April of 2023. Dolores is a small city in southwestern Uruguay and home to about 17,000 people. Dolores doesn't get much media attention for the most part, but a massive tornado in April of 2016 thrust them into the international spotlight. The storm touched down around 4:11 p.m. local time. Winds clocked in between 136 and 200 miles per hour as the storm ripped through the middle of town. It decimated everything in its path. One brave local was crazy enough to capture it on video. According to reports, the storm destroyed dozens of homes and injured over 200 people. Uruguayan Senator Guillermo Bisozzi told American reporters that many churches and schools had been completely destroyed. It was unlike anything he had ever seen in his life. Compared to the U.S., Uruguay and the rest of South America see very few tornadoes. In fact, the U.S. averages over 1,150 tornadoes each year, which is above and beyond every other country. That's more than Australia, Canada, and all European nations combined. But just because something isn't common doesn't mean it can never happen. The most powerful tornado ever recorded in Canadian history is known as the 2007 Eli tornado. It was an F5 storm that struck the town of, you guessed it, Eli in Manitoba, Canada. Before the storm, Eli was a tiny unincorporated community in southern Manitoba. They had no idea they were about to go down in Canadian history. It was June 22nd of 2007. The area was in the middle of a 2-day tornado outbreak when this storm touched down around 6:25 p.m. This storm was highly unusual, though. Other than being a rare F5, it caused most of its damage during the roping phase, when it was only 35 yards wide. Well, you'll see what we mean thanks to this local storm chaser.
Yo, oh, it's coming down. It's coming down. I'm actually shaking. Oh, yeah. No, man, I'm telling you. It's trying to touch the ground.
You're looking at the early stages of a drill bit tornado. These storms take on a very narrow shape, but don't let that fool you. It can still spin extremely fast, like a motorized drill. Thankfully, our storm chaser was about a mile away, so he could keep recording and make a quick getaway if needed.
It's on the ground. Yes. It's pretty big. It's doing its I think it's hitting a field right now, and I think it might hit the town. Ryan, this is freaky, man.
It may not look like much, but that tornado is causing extensive damage to the farmland and mills below. The longer our cameraman kept filming, the more powerful it got.
It looks pretty sweet, though, like.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen one before, so.
No, I mean, I've seen minimal funnel cloud, but
Yeah.
biggest.
Straight up and down, too.
It's been going for a while.
Well, I know. Usually they're the weak ones that just die off, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, right now. Yeah.